Good morning, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of oligopolies, a market structure defined by a few dominant firms. These giants wield significant control over prices and production, though not to the absolute extent of a pure monopolist. Key characteristics include incredibly high barriers to entry, strong interdependence between companies, and a mix of competitive and collaborative behaviors. Products in an oligopoly can be either differentiate or homogeneous. Studying oligopolies is crucial because they're prevalent in vital global markets like telecommunications, automobiles, and critically oil and natural gas. Understanding them helps us analyze market outcomes and business strategies. They involve complex dynamics like price leadership and cartels, which impact market efficiency and consumer welfare.
Hi everyone. Today, I will be sharing the unique market characteristic of Malaysian oil and gas industry, which clearly operates under an oligopoly structure. Let's start with the number of firms. The industry is dominated by a few big players like Petronas, Shell, Petron, and Caltex, and together they control over 85% of the retail fuel market. This high concentration gives them significant market power. Petronas in particular is not only the national oil company but also vertically integrated, meaning it handles everything from oil extraction to retail sales. This makes it extremely efficient and hard for new firms to enter the market. Now, what about competition? Since petrol's prices are regulated weekly by the government under the automatic pricing mechanism, companies can't compete on price, especially for RON 95 and diesel, which are subsidized. But that doesn't mean they're not competitive. Instead, this firm focus on non-price competition. For example, Petronas has developed the Settle app, which offers digital payments, loyalty rewards, and in-store integration with over 3 million downloads. It's a key tool for customer retention. Shell and others respond with similar features showing the classic mutual interdependence of oligopolies. Lastly, let's look at the products. While RON 95 is standardized nationwide, meaning the quality is the same at every station, companies try to stand out through premium offering like Petronas Primax 97 Pro Race, which claims to enhance engine performance. They also offer add convenience like Kedai Mesra, mobile apps, and loyalty points, shifting the competition away from price and towards brand loyalty and customer experience. So, in summary, despite tight regulation, the oil and gas industry in Malaysia is highly competitive, driven by innovation, service, and strategic positioning. Thank you.
Prices for crude oil and natural gas are tied to international benchmark like Brent and WTI. This means when the gas set is on prices, it has to follow global market trends. The government regulates fuel prices through the automatic pricing mechanism, which applies to all companies equally. This further limits Petronas' ability to index prices based cost or market. Now let's talk about barriers to entry. This industry is extremely hard to break into. Petronas hold exclusive right over Malaysia petroleum resources under the Petroleum Development Act. So any new company has to go through them. The market is dominated by big players with strong brands and fully integrated operations, which make it tough for smaller or newer firms to compete. Plus, starting up in this field requires massive capital, advanced technology, and highly skilled workforce. Strict environmental and safety regulation add another layer of complexity. All of these factors make it nearly impossible for new entrants to gain. In short, Petronas operates in a space where pricing is largely influenced by external forces and where entry is heavily protected by legal, financial, and technical barriers. This reinforces its dominant position in Malaysian oil and gas sector.
Hi everyone, today I will be talking about Petronas and its role in Malaysian oil and gas industry. In 2023, Petronas earned RM 3,055 billion, but revenue dropped to around RM 320 billion in 2025, mainly due to lower global oil prices. Petronas operated in oligopoly, actually a market with a few big players like Shell and ExxonMobil, but Petronas is still most dominant, especially exploration, production, and fuel distribution with over 1,000 petrol stations. Although fuel prices are controlled by the government, Petronas competes using non-price strategies. It offers premium fuels, the Settle apps, Mercer Reward, and even solar power station. There are also high barriers to entry in this industry, like high capital, complex technology, and strict regulation. This making it hard for new companies to enter. Finally, the government plays a big role. Petronas is fully government-owned and enjoys exclusive rights under the Petroleum Development Act. It's also aligned with national goals like carbon reduction and net zero by 2050 through its clean energy arm, Gentry.
I will be presenting the business strategies used by Petronas to stay competitive in an oligopoly market structure where only a few big players dominate the oil and gas industry. In Malaysia, government regulations like automatic pricing mechanism limit the use of price strategies. So, instead of competing on price, Petronas focuses on non-price competition. One of the biggest innovations is the Settle app, Malaysia's first mobile fuel payment platform. It combines fuel payment, Mesra point collection, e-receipts, and snack pre-ordering into one app, making things easy and modern for customers. Petronas also improves customers' experience at its station by offering EV charging stations, car wash, prayer rooms, and Kedai Mesra stores. This extra encourages people to stay longer and spend more. In terms of branding, Petronas sponsors the Mercedes-AMG Formula team, which strengthens its global image as a high-performance and innovative energy brand. For customer loyalty, Petronas fully integrates the Mesra Loyal program into the Settle app. This smooth digital experience encourages customers to keep coming back. Petronas also uses emotional marketing through festive TV ads during Merdeka and Hari Raya to connect with Malaysians and build a national identity beyond just being a fuel brand. Lastly, Petronas invests highly in innovation and clean energy. It developed Remax 97 with Pro Race, a premium fuel inspired by F1, and through its Gentari subsidiary. It's investing in solar energy, EV charging, and hydrogen fuel. These strategies help Petronas stand out in a tough, regulated market and stay relevant in modern customer.
Challenges faced by Petronas: regulatory restriction, government control of fuel prices via automatic pricing mechanism (APM) limits pricing, flexibility and profitability. Environmental pressures: need to comply with strict ESG standards and invest in renewable energy to support Malaysia's low carbon transition. Technological distribution: price of clean energy and electric vehicles (EVs) threatens demand for fossil fuels. Increasing local competition: competitors like Shell and Petronas enhance digital performance, loyalty programs, and service, intensifying market competition.
Malaysia oil and gas industry is a strong example of an oligopoly with major players like Petronas, Shell, Petronas, and Caltex dominating a highly regulated market. The industry has high entry barriers and control through price competition and pushing firms to differentiate through service and innovation. Business benefit from market stability and loyal customers, while consumers enjoy better service and digital convenience despite fixed pricing. To ensure sustainable growth, the government should update outdated law like the Petroleum Development Act to support clean energy investment and offer incentives that encourage innovation and public-private collaboration.